Hi B, for those of you who were not here last week, I have started a little music challenge in which I listen to an artist per week, 2 artists per week. I'm doing this with my boyfriend and we have made an alphabetical list of artists that we want to get deeper into. Last week was number A. That is not a number. This week is number B. I have my gorgeous cappuccino here and I am ready to talk about the B artists. The artists we have chosen. The jury has chosen these 2 B artists. Bon Iver, from me. The reason I have chosen Bon Iver is that I went to an art high school and every single person who was cool was listening to Bon Iver. Now, this was in the early 2010s. Those years were hipster years. And I hate that I just said that, but by that I mean that if something was mainstream, I thought that I'm too cool for it. Even though it wasn't mainstream, it was just music high school mainstream. But because I was in music high school, I thought, Betheu! I will go to listen to Bring Me the Horizon instead. Bon Iver, though, is an artist that my boyfriend likes. And he has shown me a couple of the songs. I've seen like a live show from Paris, the whole shablam. So I'm very excited to get to know more of him, and maybe I will get over my arrogancy towards the subject of Bon Iver. The artist that my boyfriend has chosen is someone who for the longest time I thought had something to do with Keemstar. So let's get right into the name of this artist, which is Baby Keem. Baby Keem I know nothing of. There's one song that my boyfriend has shown me, but that is also the only song that he knows from Baby Keem, so we'll find the fuck out. Let's go look up Bon Iver. Band? I thought Bon Iver was one person. Good winter, anyway. Bon Iver is an American indie folk band founded in 2006 by singer-songwriter Justin Vernon. So it would appear that Bon Iver has won 2 Grammys. Good for them. Jesus Christ, I really thought it was just one guy. My whole mind is boggled. Did you know Tame Impala is just one guy though? Kevin Parker is actually the genius behind Better Call Saul. There's a lot of things that you can notice in the series that have been very well thought out. For example, main character Saul Goodman got his name from the saying, "It's all good, man." There are 4 albums. I can handle that. Now it is time to read about Baby Keem. I wonder how many people that is. Born 2000? Ay. He has made 1 studio album, okay? So that's that. But then he has made 2 mixtapes and 4 EPs. What the fuck is the meme? What's the meme? Let's go! So that's it. So I'm gonna go, quite honestly, to the store. But after that, I'll get into these artists. Meow. So this week was a lot easier than last week, let me tell you that much. And I was done with these artists, all of the albums, in like 2 days. And because I liked both of them, I kept returning to them. I think both of these artists got themselves a new fan this week. Which they don't care about, they're millionaires. I've learned 2 important things this week. And first one is that Bon Iver is not a band. It is just one guy. The band seems to just be the live band, from what I can understand, but I have not done extensive research because I genuinely do not care that much. The other surprise was that Baby Keem is Kendrick Lamar's cousin, which I guess people knew. I think I didn't know that because when I went to check out Baby Keem's Wikipedia, I just read that he's born 2000. And it shocked me, and I didn't continue with reading the Wikipedia page. I should have. If I had, I would have noticed he got a Grammy. Let's start with Bon Iver. The first album was just, folk, like indie folk, the basic music that hipsters back in the days listened to. Lovely, really, really beautiful, absolutely not for me. Don't much care for that type of music. Although the vocals were gorgeous and the guitars were gorgeous, nothing against them. Second album I cannot remember anything about, which is not good, considering I'm trying to talk about it. The third album, however, well, it is quite clear that he started experimenting here, which, as I said with Eurythmics, experimenting is good. All power to you. in my mind, the way that these songs are called and stuff, I'm sure there's some kind of meaning behind it. But to me, it looks a little bit like a pretentious person making music for pretentious people, which is fine. The music is still good. But what is funny about this is all of these songs have over 10 million streams, over 20 million. But they all seem like only special people would listen to these. It's the same as like when you go to like this festival. That's where all the people who think that they're cool go to. But then when everyone's gathered around, there's so many people and absolutely everyone is dressed the exact same. I'm absolutely no better. Now the last album, I, gorgeous. That was my favorite. I was listening to just like songs of his, like songs that he's on as well. And I don't want to badmouth Taylor Swift. Right now is not the time. But the thing that I did notice is that his style, in my opinion, does not necessarily fit with the pop style of Taylor Swift. Because, I mean, obviously these are not pop songs in the way that, like, they are kind of folky. But making a song where, you know, you have to get to the chorus within the first minute does not sound good with his style, in my opinion. I thought it was very much rushed, whereas, like, he seems to be a lot more calm and emotional, which didn't really translate well. Okay, Baby Keem, what a joy. First of all, his Spotify bio is just philosopher, and I absolutely love that. As a fellow philosopher, I think we should all just like wear our philosophiness on our sleeves. Now, I started with his album, The Sound of Bad Habit, and it is so fun. It's older, 2018, and rap has evolved very, very fast in the last couple of years. So it was a little nostalgic for me because in 2018 I was very into rap. There's a song called Gang Activities. That's a great name. Let's check out his next album, Die For My Bitch. He blew up in between these two albums, it's pretty clear to see. Die For My Bitch was my least favorite of the albums. Still good though. I really, really liked it. I like his style. He's a little funny. He's very serious, and then he just says something fun. But in the way that, like, you can talk about serious topics, kind of, and have a tongue-in-cheek attitude to it. I love that in music. I think it's really, really fun. And then the latest album, The Melodic Blue, from 2021, was an honest masterpiece. Like, this was great. It goes further than the genre. They're pushing the limits of what rap can be, which I think is very, very cool. Obviously, it has songs with Kendrick Lamar. Family Ties is what he won the Grammy for. I think that's my final thesis on both of these are that this was great. I wish I had more to say, like I had with Annie Lennox, but with these, they were just both great artists. I don't know what to say. There's not a lot of criticism. Okay, well that's it then. Next week I'll see you with the letter C. Ciao.